Hi there guys, and welcome back to another exciting episode of the Wild Wonders of Southern Africa. So in today's episode I'm going to talk a little bit more about all the animals that I keep and a couple of updates. So let's start with the pond. You guys are familiar with my pond. If you are following my channel, you'll see here, wait for the car to pass, that I did include a second overflow here, so that or fish bridge if you want to call it that, so the fish can easily swim through. There's quite a lot of small little fry here, and something interesting is when I added the second bridge, the large sort of goldfish, they also started to use it. And then over here on this side, some of you also know the upside down fishbowl aquarium. If you don't know what this is, check out the video. I'll post a link in the description below. And then all in all, it needs a lot of maintenance, and we've had a lot of thunderstorms and storms in the past, so yeah, I haven't had a chance to do any maintenance on it. But I've turned my waterfall into a filtration system as well. I've moved the other filter to that side, so basically I've got one little pump on this side pumping water into that filter, flowing into that side. Then I've got a pump on this side pumping water into the fountain, and that flows down into this side. So slowly there is a little bit of a current going through, but this pump over here is stronger than the one on that side. So in essence, the waterfall's pumping a little bit more water into this side. That allows for a small little flow of water going through these two bridges into the other side. Right, guys, now this tank is looking a little bit different. This is in fact my shell dweller aquarium, but as you can see, it's filled with plants, lots of Anubia plants and a couple of other ornaments and things that you might recognize from my large aquarium. And for those of you that are on my Facebook group or on my Patreon page, by now you would know what have happened, but I'm going to sort of let you in on that a little bit later on. But what I've had to do was I've moved a couple of fish in here with the shell dwellers. I don't know if you can see them, but there's loads of juvenile shell dwellers, and they are less skittish than the adults. So the adults came from a breeder, Stone Aquatics down in Cape Town. They sent it to me, whereas the juveniles here, they've all been sort of hatched in this tank. So there you can see one of my bottom dwellers. So I've moved all of my bottom dwellers here, and they're all seemingly getting along quite fine. Just move out. The blue light, I will change that. That's not a natural light, but that's all going to happen next. Right guys, now moving on to my reptiles. Over here we have Aya's and Emily's enclosure, but I have a little bit of bad news. Unfortunately, Aya passed away. Emily's on her own at the moment, and yeah, it's quite unfortunate. She basically had metabolic bone disease. I got her like that. I gave her lots of supplements. As you can see, I have the calcium powder and all the vitamin D and everything else, but it wasn't enough. She stopped eating at one moment in time, and unfortunately she just lost so much weight that she couldn't compete with Emily here for the food, and she passed away. So that's a very, very sad ending to my year, what the little leopard geckos involved. So let's move down this side. So I moved Clark, my male, into this larger enclosure. You'll also see that I've taken out all of the peat substrate, and I have sort of got this reptile turf. It is quite smooth, so their little nails won't get stuck in it. And he is in there. That's his little humid hide. Let me just open it up for you so you can see what he's looking like. He is massive. He has grown so much. Look at that fat tail, and he has a temper. He does not like me picking him up at all. And to be honest, I don't like picking up my geckos either. They're more of a display animal. They are not for my enjoyment to play with them. That's not that type of pet. Right, then over here I've got a few Madagascan hissing cockroaches in there, but I'll get to that. What I have over here is my Mexican red rump. Whoop, can you guys see it? Oh, he's hiding. But he has grown. He's molted twice now since I got him. And I'm hoping it's actually a female. The females live a little bit longer. But he's there. And I've got another spider over here, but I'll let you know with the next update. Then this is where all of my feeding cockroaches, mealworms and crickets are. And over there I've got some other Madagascan hissing cockroaches. So yeah, that's this side for my exotic pets. Alright guys, so here you can see my shrimp tank has now turned into my emergency tank. So all of my little microfish are still in here. I haven't lost a microfish, but I've lost, unfortunately, quite a lot of shrimp. So yeah, I feel devastated about that. In the process of moving some of my fish, I also lost a couple of discus fish. They are a little bit soft. They cannot take a hammering. Most of my live plants are in here as well. So I am unfortunately really devastated about this. But you can see the majority of the fish in here, they're all healthy, they're all doing well, they're all well fed because of the shrimps they got. But they're in the back. You can hopefully see some shrimps over there. There's a whole lot that have survived, but most of my little baby shrimps, they've become food for my discus and some of the other fish that have also been moved here. So let me go show you why they're all here. Guys, now you'll see behind me, my 500-litre tank is empty. A few weeks ago, it sprung a leak there in the back, so you won't really be able to see, but yeah, there where my finger's pointing over there, that's where the leak is at. I'm devastated, to say the least. I had to take off the canopy door over here. I've got a fan in there that's been running there for a couple of days just to dry out the substrate, so I can remove that. But this all have to basically sit and wait until next year. There's a company here in South Africa, a pet shop, that is really good. They specialize in rebuilding tanks, fixing tanks, and they told me that they will be able to help. You will see them at the end of the video as well. They're one of my external supports. And yeah, even my little cat Stevie there, he's quite upset. He normally used to come and have a lie down here on the couch and watch the fish here with me. But needless to say, this has been a big blow to me for this year, so not so good. The Hoffman's taken a beating, but hopefully next year we'll have the Hoffman up and running again. I have some plans for it in the future. I'll obviously do a lot of rescaping and I'll show you guys the process with that. But just want to use this platform as well to say really thank you so much for all of my patrons, all of my external support. You guys have really helped me out. You're the reason why I'm still continuing yeah, with this channel. And then for the rest of you guys, I have a very awesome Facebook group that I want you guys to join. I do post a lot of things there before I get a video out for the rest of you guys. So why not join the group? You'll be yeah, kept up to date with all the news, all the things that are happening. This is a raw vlog post, sort of. I'm not doing a lot of editing in it. So yeah, if I do make a lot of mistakes, I'm sorry about that. But in any case, I hope you guys have a fantastic December. There's 2 more videos coming out in the near future before I'm going to go on a trip. But I am going to schedule them to also show on Mondays, so that's when I'm getting my videos out. But yeah, special shout out to my patrons. Thank you so much guys, and I hope you have a fantastic week. Bye for now.